What is shuffling and how to make millions doing it? Hi there, I'm Golden Routes, and today we'll be taking a look at how you can make millions shuffling. This is just one of my shuffle characters. I have a couple of them, and as we can see, I've made almost 2 million gold on it, which is kind of low, but I'm not a avid gold maker. I'm just a casual. I'm not even really a casual. If I feel like making gold, I go make gold. You know what I mean? Anyways, what are shuffles and how can you start doing them and how can you start making gold from them? So to start things off with, what a shuffle is, and this is my definition. I've not heard other people talk about it. All I hear is flipping, and people talk about flips and stuff like that. So the term shuffling isn't really in the gold making community, at least not as much as I think it is, or think it should be. But what a shuffle is you take one raw material, turn it into another raw material, and then post that on the auction house. Or you can buy your raw material off the auction house, then turn it into another raw material and post that back on the auction house. So your byproduct of said shuffle will always be a raw material. What I mean by raw material is you turn it into something that other players can use to craft with. You know, I'm never making a piece of gear or a potion or anything like that. You know, that is to me what a shuffle is. So, what you're going to want to do is study up on the auction house. This is a lot easier to explain now since all prices are the same for the most part. EU servers and Oceanic servers and even US servers do differ, but the same process is still applied, which means all you really have to do is look and see what prices are of a said material that you want to flip. So we're going to take a look at Death Blossom. Death Blossom is selling for 1 gold and 50 silver, which is pretty cheap. So let's see how many there are. There's not very many. Our next best is 1 gold and 85 silver. So I could either buy all of that out if I really want to. I don't want to, because that's a little bit less profit than what I initially want. I also still have some byproduct of that shuffle sitting in the auction house still, so it would be pointless for me to do the shuffle again, even though a big portion of the shuffle is still sitting on the auction house. So what I do though is I will buy cheap herbs, mostly Nightshade or First Flower. Nightshade I'll buy at 3 gold a piece. First Flower I'll buy at 2 gold a piece. The reason why is because I've noticed First Flower you get more of the Tranquil pigment than you do anything else, and that's not what we are after. We are actually after the Umbral pigment, which I've noticed drops more from the Nightshade. So a lot of shuffling does have to play in knowing what materials drop what materials, or shuffle into which materials. So if you don't have a whole lot of knowledge based on that, start slow. Don't just jump right into it and be like, I'm going to do this, this, and that, and hopefully maybe do some of this on the side too, because what that'll do is you'll end up losing gold like I had. You know, that's what I am doing for you guys. I am losing gold in order to allow you guys to make gold. And I'm doing that by seeing which shuffles are worth it or not. So I spent 23k on Felslate to shuffle it, and the only gem that you get from Felslate that actually sells is the Pandemonium. I only got 7 of those out of like 4K Fell Slate, something like that. You know, only 7. That's like 1 or 2 hits of getting this gem. That's terrible. So this shuffle is not worth it. But yeah. Anyways, let's get back into explaining how to make sure this is worth it. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to factor in the price of your material that you're shuffling. Most materials take 5 to turn into another material, so you'll want to calculate the price of 5 herbs. So 5 Death Blossoms will be about 7 gold and 50 silver, I think it is. So after you've done that, you can multiply that by 4 if you have the mass milling, which takes 20. So then we are at about 30 gold. So you're going to want to make sure that you are getting at least 30 gold. You can go a little bit less, because sometimes you can get more and sometimes you can get less. And this sometimes equals out to being more profitable than it would be if you were to just sell the herbs. And I say sometimes because, again, like that Fell Slate shuffle I did, it didn't pan out at all. And it did not equal out. So I've been testing a lot of shuffles for you guys, and I will hopefully have a video up within the next week or 2 about which shuffles you should be doing. Anyways, that is what a shuffle is. Hopefully my explanation helped you guys out quite a bit. But yeah, that's all for now, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.